would have thought you could bake a cake on a barbecue? Well, the Webbecue is so much more than a barbecue. It's not just grilling fruits to make desserts. Almost anything you can bake in your oven, you can do on the Webbecue. So today we are cooking an easy, delicious 6-ingredient lemon slice. The first thing we want to do is set up our barbecue for indirect cooking. So just by adding a convection tray and trivet, we can convert our Webbecue from barbecuing to baking in seconds. Now we just preheat the barbecue on high for 10 minutes. Now what we want to do is melt 250 grams of butter. So I'm just popping this into a Webbecue pan and then we're going to pop that on the barbecue just until it melts. Now the next step is to pour our melted butter into our bowl. Can pour that all in, and this way our pan is already greased. What I am going to do is just wipe it out with a bit of paper towel just to remove some of that excess butter, and then we can add a sheet of baking paper. Now our pan is already non-stick, but this is going to make it so easy to just easily lift the slice out later. And then in goes our sugar. This isn't a diet slice, definitely one for the indulgent people. And then I have 4 eggs. I always like to crack an egg into a separate bowl before adding it to the mixture in case I've got shell or the egg's no good, you don't spoil the rest of your ingredients. Crack that in and then in it goes. Now that our egg is in, give it a quick stir and add your eggs one at a time, stirring each time in between. And now it's time for our lemons. I just have a microplane zester. We'll just zest about 2 to 3 lemons straight in, making sure you're not getting that white pith. Keep spinning as you're zesting. Yum. That smells amazing already. Now that we have the flavor packed zest, we can cut them in half and juice these lemons. It's always easier to zest first and then juice rather than doing it awkwardly on a half a lemon. Squeeze that in. These are super juicy lemons. All that we need is about 1/3 of a cup. Squeeze that in and then we can pour it into our mixture. And then the last ingredient for our slice is desiccated coconut. Pour that all in, give it a quick mix, and then this is ready to go straight into the pan. And then I just have a little extra coconut and we'll just sprinkle that on top. This is looking incredible. Now it's ready for the barbecue. We can turn our barbecue down to the baking setting, pop our cake on, and then let it bake for 30 to 40 minutes until a skewer inserted comes out clean. All right, time's up. Let's check on our cake. Oh yeah, how good does that look? Let's take it off the barbecue and then we're going to let it cool completely down before we slice into it. Our cake is almost ready to slice in. It is a little bit warm, but I can't wait any longer. Just going to give it a quick dust of icing sugar. Oh, yum. This slice is so easy and quick to whip up if you've got people coming over last minute. Imagine how impressed they would be if they heard you cooked this on your barbecue. Yum. Oh, it's like gooey on top, soft inside. Can't wait to try it. All right. So amazing. Lightly sweet and so fresh and lemony. So good. You have to cook this on your Webbecue.